All right, so we've got some really amazing schools in the Hinchinbrook electorate from Dametto Primary School with under 10 students, all the way to the Northern Beaches, which is closer to 1,000 students, with a diverse array of issues when it comes to funding. We also have a lot of problems at the moment across the board, but one of the problems that are coming from the principals, and I got an opportunity to ask the Minister for Education, was surrounding acting principal roles and what we're doing out there and what the government's doing within their budget to reduce the number of acting principals out there. So Minister Graves was kind enough to answer that quite promptly, and she said they're addressing that problem at the moment, but at this current time it's actually more of an operational issue. So Mr Cook, who was the DG, answered some of the questions on this, and it actually said we've gone from 27% 3 years ago to we're down to about 20% now of acting principal roles, which is it's a good improvement. There's room for a bit more work on that, but it's good to see that coming down. And next question, the next minister I got to actually have a chat with was and ask questions to was Minister Fenton, and that was in relation to training in my area. Now, the Minister's office does know about a lot of the problems we're having in our area, but my question was more directed to the budget, where I was asking what money was actually being spent to clean up some of the dodgy operators with RTOs in our area. We've got a situation where some operators are actually giving out training and giving out tickets without the correct assessments, in my opinion, and opinions of some of the other RTOs, where students are going through the program and they're not getting the training outcomes that are required. So the Minister was kind enough to say that they knew about this issue. They were doing a lot of work in that space to rectify the problems, and I will be looking to work with the Minister's office in the future on this.